Hey, so today I'm here with Alin from St. Louis Bar and Grill in Stouffville. Thanks for coming on today and joining me. And we're just going to talk about some of the big changes. I mean, everybody's starting to open now, and you're starting to get some flow through the door other than takeout. And as you and I talked about off camera, I mean, you guys have made a lot of changes because of what's gone on. You know, talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, hi there, hi everybody. Yes, it's been quite a year, right? We had a rough year, right, to say the least, right? And I think everyone had, right? We can think there were 22,000 families affected by COVID-related deaths, countless job losses, small businesses closed.
Right.
Right. So it's been very tough. What I've learned is that folks, the guests, they needed confidence to go out, and even like a lot of my friends and relatives, they haven't gone outside to go for like a dine-in. So what we've done, so first and foremost, is that we looked back. Okay, how can we tackle the COVID, right? Because we have here the doors are open, the guests are coming in, we have the staff. So we realized we have to tackle it, focus on at the source, right? At the source, right? So we have existing cleaning products. So we work with Ecolab, and we were using this before, which is a sanitizer, Oasis 146. So that's what we were using before, and we had to up our game to have the best in class sanitizing products for that destroys as much as possible, right? So then we've upgraded to this product. So the main difference here is that after you spray the table and the chairs, you have to let it work for 10 minutes. So say if a guest comes in, they leave, we spray it, then no one's allowed to come back there for the next 10 minutes. So it's a neutralizing effect while the solution is taking effect.
Sorry to cut you off just for 1 sec. I love what you said about people want to have the confidence to go out. And I think what's interesting about St. Louis is that you guys are a franchise. So there would be I'm imagining there would be a certain protocol that would come from the corporate level. So, I mean, people can trust and have confidence in that it's not just, an independent owner coming up with what they think is the best solution, that it's actually something that's being implemented, I'm guessing nationwide, right? Like, I think that's really interesting,
Exactly. There's been many minds at work, tons of brainstorming and everybody contributing. One of the unique safety features with St. Louis is that we have a designated person. It's called a CSO, a Chief Sanitizing Officer. Okay. So their main duties is to simply take the dishes out from the table, right? So typically it would be the server. They would take that, but then that will be a common touch. If they go on every table and they take that, it can contaminate. And so we have a designated person, a CSO, Chief Sanitizing Officer, who comes at the table, and only he or her can take the dishes out.
So that's like a new role, right?
Yes. So we created a new role, and we're thankful for the government, all the subsidies, the aids. They've been very helpful, and we managed to keep everybody on the payroll. No one lost their job.
Excellent.
So that's been very helpful, and I'm thankful for that. So next it's common touch areas. So we had our menus, we have to replace our menus. We have paper-based menus that are one-time used. We have digital, the QR code on the table, so you can use your phone, as well as the guest log. Right? So we have to, for tracing purposes, so they use, instead of just writing down, you use your phone, and you digitally sign in. Mm-hmm. So that's, and then beyond that, physical barriers. And so physical barriers, we have like those plexiglass walls all around. We have here in the restaurant, as well as we thought, okay, for mobility. Right? So for mobility, we actually have a physical barrier that is on wheels. It's a plexiglass frame.
Oh, wow.
That is movable. So we can move it around, so we can give that additional protection. Right? So it is, so that's, and then also we thought, okay, we're watching the news, we're understanding that there's been various tests by the scientists done that, it comes down to the air circulation. Right? So the more air circulation you have, then like fresh air coming in, used air going out, that really it helps to alleviate. It's being proactive, right? We do everything we can, and we do the right thing, even if we're not sure does it work or not. We're taking every precaution.
Now, you had mentioned to me off camera as well. I mean, you guys have had some third-party independent testing of your facility there, right? Of the restaurant, right?
Yeah. So I have a contact from Enterprise Real Estate. So they have actually connected me with a company that they use a UVC light, which is, so we installed that. It's mounted on the rooftop units, so that so we maintain the air circulation, because if you use those like typical filters that they use now, they use like more advanced filters. It reduces the airflow because it's just more layers, so it's less air circulating. It mainly stops
you actually have like an infrared or a UV light on the air coming in. Wow. Okay.
Yes. So we have it outside on the roof. It's with UV light, you have to be very careful because it damages your eyes, right? So it's on the roof. Nobody can see it. And the important thing with the UVC light is that it kills viruses. Right. So this company has worked with, they've done independent test results with universities and independent labs. They even have they try to simulate, the sneeze test. And so when somebody sneezes, so you're eating, you have your mask off, you sneeze, it can travel up to 3 feet.
Right. I saw that. And you sent me a copy of the report, and I was reading that. Yeah.
So it's 3 feet, and then it's very fast. It travels 3 feet, about 150 kilometers per hour. So that's what they use to test in their testing, and it does reduce 99.9% of surface contaminants. Okay. So we were very pleased with that. And now, does that mean that it will destroy the COVID? They're still testing that, but it destroys every viruses, any protein encapsulated viruses, which is the same as the COVID-19.
So you guys have done like a ton of research. Like you got a ton of knowledge behind you, right? Like I mean, so no doubt with that, there's been a significant amount of investment in that as well. And yeah, it sounds like you guys have really done your homework.
And I also I can reference that a little bit from my days at the camping, right? So with camping, if you go backcountry, you only can carry that a limited amount of water, right? It is heavy, right? Backpack, right? So then they have this device, a SteriPen, which is a UV light. So you go at a lake, you grab the water, you turn on the UV light, you stir it, and then it kills the viruses. So then I knew that, okay.
My water bottle is UV. Yeah, my water bottle has UV light on it, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it's been widely used in a different industry, like for the camping there, right? The backcountry. So I knew from that, and then when I read about, and my contacts told me, oh, this is what actually they're doing in those downtown offices. I don't know if anyone's going back. That's what they're doing there. They're upgrading their HVAC units to have the UV lights there.
Okay.
So that's been reassuring for me as well, because I'm worried too about the staff, right, and the guests, right? We don't want anyone to. And thankfully, thank God, we had no cases.
Okay. Alin, sorry to cut you off. We're just running down for time, but yeah, it sounds like you guys have done some really amazing investments and research into that. So, Stouffville, come on out and support. And
stay safe, stay good. Yeah, and come at St. Louis, fighting good.
All right.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye there.
Thanks, Alin.
Bye.